build a bridge, Lord. Come on, help me build a bridge. Come on, help me build a bridge, Lord. Come on, help me build a bridge. Come on, help me build a bridge.
Welcome to Roosevelt High School, a classic, beautiful, historical building with a fantastic past and an even more exciting future. If it's been a while since you visited Roosevelt, come on inside, let's take a look. In just a few minutes, this hallway will be filled with hundreds of Roosevelt students, 2,000 to be exact. We speak 30 different languages in this building and in our classrooms, but everyone speaks Roosevelt. Today's Roosevelt is one of the most diverse high schools in the state of Iowa, which is a real asset to our students. We provide them an exceptional education and a real-world experience, and in turn, they bring the world to us.
Walking the halls, you see that you're going to school with people of all different religions, cultures, ethnicities, and backgrounds. And I think that's what's so rich about our culture, that every day we're not just learning in a classroom, but we're learning about one another from one another.
What I think makes Roosevelt unique as a school, that it's not only a learning environment, it's a growing environment. Mentally, physically, there's always room for growth in Roosevelt.
It has really opened my eyes to kind of a small snippet of the world, because I came from a very closed environment, a grade of 18 to now a grade of about 500. So it really gave me an idea of what the real world is going to be like.
I've just learned so much about the different cultures and backgrounds of every single walk of life, because we have all sorts of life here, and it's crazy and I love it.
Roosevelt is a place that acknowledges others' differences. It's like we have pride parades and all this stuff just to acknowledge that one person, and I think that's really amazing. It hypes up our spirit.
We have a lot of opportunities that I don't think a lot of other students have the opportunity to participate in, and I think that's really important for a high school to have.
The Roosevelt staff and teachers and just community is very welcoming to all sorts of lifestyles, beliefs, viewpoints, and types of people. So I think that's really special.
Roosevelt has always been a stunning school. We've preserved many of the beautiful details of this classic building while adding new features that work for today's students. Take a look. Roosevelt students are leaders in the classroom, on the athletic field, in the performance venues, and in the community. And our students show their Roosevelt pride in everything they do.
Come on, help me build a bridge. 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 Come on, help me build a bridge.
Roosevelt is a home away from home. And I say a home away from home because everyone has their own home lives, however that may be. But I feel like when you come to Roosevelt, you're a whole different family.
Roosevelt is making a difference in my life by opening my mind every day when I come to school, creating all these new opportunities, and just giving me a new perspective.
It can help you focus on whatever you want to do and specific to you. You shape Roosevelt, and Roosevelt molds you into who you're going to be, and that's Roosevelt.
I switched to Roosevelt from another district where I didn't feel like I was really part of the school. At Roosevelt, there's never a time where I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Roosevelt gives people the opportunity to choose their own path. I guess a piece of advice to incoming students would be to not be afraid to try something new.
At Roosevelt, we're building on the long and storied tradition to educate tomorrow's leaders. We invite you to join us on the journey. There is so much more to show you about Roosevelt High School, so come on in and visit soon. We'd like to include your family in the tradition. Go Riders!